That's my point.
I'm gonna switch gears on you. You brought it up last time, but how do you feel about the Bronny? Don't do that. Listen, we're a new podcast. Don't do that.
Yo, I'll let you finish. We're
a new old podcast. Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. We can't afford.
You can finish the question. My fault.
How do you feel about the Bronny father-son playing? Father-son playing historical moment.
Heat makers, crack music.
Y'all now rockin' with 4 for 100. Let's go. To keep it real, it's not a chore for beloved. When they say it's up, put it on the floor, they gon' love it. I popped up in all them 4 doors that they covet. All in 2-seaters, cause a few fevers. Got all the ops hot, they wonder why I'm not shot. The way we used to step on them squares like hopscotch. I'm one of them ones that God got, he stops plots. Until the clock stops, we gon' turn it up a notch. They watching the stop clock while we burning up the block. I'm still learning a lot, I son them, let them talk. I'm still letting it slide like I got my son at the park. Cause I know that we could be gunning, running from knocks, but we stop for the lesson. It's positive progression to kick it with the like-minded. Can't spend your life blinded, rewind it, arsonist behind it.
Yo, we up here, we out here. We back at it.
We got my man A.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
bro. He actually inspired me just now to fix my fantasy lineups. So a couple of y'all might have got away with a couple of 7 o'clock games. Yeah, I'm upset about, but it's all good. I get it back on the back end. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. All is well. Feeling a lot better than the last time.
Yeah, surgery last time we saw you.
Yeah. I was like a couple days out, maybe 2 or 3 days out.
Yeah.
But I came here.
I appreciate you hobbling up here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you kicking it with us.
Nah, literally kicking it with us. Nah, that was cool. I just
you came through a grab. Shout out to Grab. Definitely had good energy, man.
Yeah. Was that before? That was before the SOB show, right?
That was before the SOB
show. Yeah. That was. But I want to make sure that we made that connection. We made it real. Some people hit me up. Yo, can Graf do this interview and all that? And I'm like, yeah, but this was a show that I really wanted him to come on.
Appreciate
it. And we had that talk too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where, when you leveraging certain things and you got good people around you, you want to make sure that the good people get seen in good ways as well. Too.
Appreciate it.
Nah, fact. Like, it don't even matter about numbers and this, that, and the third. You're going to come up here and get a good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. He left, when he was said we had a good time. We definitely had a good time up here.
Yeah.
It was just my pleasure to be next to a legend. You listen to this guy your whole, growing up. Headphones, big joints, from way back then.
You had a big joint.
I did. I had the over-the-air Sony joints. I'll tell you exactly the model. Soft, cushy joints.
I don't remember. I'm your cousin. We live on the same floor. I don't remember those.
I had 2 pair of headphones that I loved the most. Don't act
the 99-cent store ones?
Yo,
there we go.
It never happened, bro.
It never happened. Cushion headphones?
No over the head.
I got pictures. It's all right.
Yeah. You know what? I want them to be in this episode. Right at the bottom, I need a picture of you with the headphones over the jaw.
Still, you got to do that.
Because you 100%. Let me know.
Because if nothing you making up, this is one of those things you're 100% making up. So hit your lines before you keep making up stuff on the episode.
Why you always come for my man?
I'll fix it mid-six.
No, it was last time it was K-Son.
Oh, yes, it was.
So this time it's him. Yeah.
We take our turns. It's fine.
So everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, join the family. You know what I'm saying? It's great content. You definitely gonna enjoy yourself on it.
Before we get into like any of the salacious basketball season, tell us what you got. I heard you got a tournament coming up, huh?
Yeah, I got I have my 6th annual Elite 32 Holiday Classic.
Do you go to sleep?
Barely, man.
You
like
a
I
hustler,
really don't,
hustler.
man. Yo, you can't take days off, man.
Nah, you definitely can't.
Especially when you grinding and trying to get more, right? When you're trying to get more, like, what is sleep?
Yeah, you're on my Instagram doing everything. I mean, this guy got pizza. This guy got a baseball tournament, a football tournament. Yeah. He helping out the youth. Yeah. He's saving people. He was hanging off a train one day with a cape on. I said, H2O got his own TV show coming out?
I know. I went to SOBs.
Oh, you should make a cartoon.
Soon come. I said, yeah, soon come. I should do a cartoon.
No, we got somebody if you need an illustrator, you know.
Get
Flash.
We might.
Get Flash.
Yeah.
Yo, don't give me those ideas.
No, I'm just saying. You brought it out. I'm saying.
Ballin4peace cartoon.
Yeah.
Hey,
listen, it's only a text away, brother.
Yo, and it's man. Y'all gonna have me do a cartoon.
Yeah, I like it.
Nah, but we got the Elite 32 Holiday Classic, December 27th and 28th, and on the 29th we got middle school. Okay. So that's the 16 teams for the middle school. One game elimination is gonna be one champion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The best of the best. We doing that for middle school, AAU style. You know what I'm saying? 2 courts going on at once. The Final Four and the championship will be played on the big court at Springfield High School. So we did that back in April, and we're bringing that back. The principal loves it. The principal at Springfield, shout out to Mr. Anderson. He coaches the middle school team too, so he gets excited about that. So he's like, "We're doing middle school too, right?" So I'm like, yeah, we got the 32, Elite 32, the high school classic, and then you're still gonna do the middle school classic. So that's 48 teams in 3 days.
Yeah, that's.
You have a servicing over close to 750 student athletes in 3 days.
You have a staff with you that's helping you manage, because that's
a lot.
That's a headache.
we have a lot of freelancers, people who come day of. Okay. But shout out to my guy Thomas. Day to day, me and him are on the horn. And you got the
I suppose it's
Thomas, my man Thomas. He's like the Neptune. Like I'm like Pharrell, and he like the Asian dude.
Forget his name. What is his name? Nobody knows his name. Nico. Pharrell and Nico.
Nico. So he's like, no, it's not Chad.
It's Chad.
Chad. Okay, the other one was Nico.
I said nobody knew his name, and she had it right.
Chad, right? Cool. So sorry, So Pharrell,
we'll bleep it out and say Chad.
Right? So Thomas is like Chad. He does a lot of the stuff, or like. I always like URL is like Smack and Beasley.
Yeah.
Like does all the behind the scenes stuff, like, and I'm up there doing all the, front running, but you see all the beautiful flyers and all of this that comes from Thomas. You know what I mean? Our website that comes from Thomas. So
how do the kids get involved? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, you good.
So with the high school classic, it's all like legit high school. What high school you went to?
Chelsea.
So they're actually in it.
Yeah.
Well, no, they were in it last year. Chelsea's not in it this year. What high school you went to?
I went to Lower East Side Prep.
No, they're not in it.
I got my GED. Why we gotta bring this up?
Listen. My brother played for Boys and Girls, so I know Love. So she's a friend of the family.
Yes, so she's in it.
My brother got 2 chips with her.
Yes, so we actually want to, have her come and interview as well too. Her and Ronna Clario, and I'm getting my guy Sean Crawford to interview as some of these coaches. And Cat is he's gonna be in a middle school classic. I had a couple of words with him the other day talking about, what keeps you going. Right. I'm big into that, like talking to some of these legends, like what keeps you going? Because for me, I'm in that same work, but it's just a different way. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coaching as, I started out coaching, but I'm not coaching anymore. But, you got to find things that keep you driven. And so I talk to them, people who got 30, 40, 50 years. In coaching, bro. So it's like, yo, Clario, 50 years, in coaching. Like, what motivates you to keep going? So I love to hear their stories. So I want to actually bring it out, on a broader scale, and just not just be, to themselves, and then just had that private conversation. That stuff needs to be out. So we got 32 high school teams, like boys and girls, Cardozo. My school, Campus Magnet, all teams all over Robeson. Okay.
Is it their actual official teams?
Their official teams. So that's where it's the official high school teams.
Okay, that's so it's like a separate little tournament that they do on.
So it's a non-league game.
Okay. It's not PSAL, so.
It's not. So it's PSAL teams. Right. But they're not. It's not. The PSAL didn't put this together. Right. Okay. So I put this together. So this is our Ballin4peace Elite 32. Holiday classic.
I like this.
So
I didn't have this when we was growing up.
So and this is the thing. So when I was growing up and playing in the PSAL, it wasn't nothing like this. Nothing. We're live streaming the games. We're giving out scholarships. We just locked in 2 donors for scholarships that we're giving out for $2,500 each. Ooh, that's right. Wow. So last year we gave out 2. We're trying to give out 10. Right?
Yeah, where SJ? You know, SJ gonna be playing in this soon.
SJ.
You know?
What is it based on? What is the scholarship?
So
That's
we
hilarious.
actually GPA, right?
Okay.
And you just have to submit. Last year we only had 7 submissions.
What?
Oh, you know what it is though? We gotta put that out there. Make sure y'all submit. Where do we go to submit it?
So we're gonna put that out there on Ballin4peace. Is Ballin4peace, BALLIN .org, Ballin4peace.org, and then you go to like scholarship, right? But only the seniors who are playing in the tournament can apply.
Okay.
So we just sent that information out to all the coaches. So it's not like super random. It's within those measures, right? So last year, what we did, we say 7 submissions, which was last year we had junior varsity as well too. We had a junior varsity day, and then we had a varsity day as well too. This year is all varsity teams. Okay. So we should have a lot more submissions for the holiday classic.
Gotcha.
Scholarship.
Let's see how nice you was in high school. What year you played varsity?
I'm not telling.
I think he ducked that twice now. I'm being smooth.
But I don't think the PSL on the PSL.
I only played 1 year of high school basketball.
A PSL?
Yeah, PSAL. I only played my senior year and still made it D1.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
GOAT status. I ain't gonna lie.
nice,
I ain't make it
you know
D1, so I ain't gonna do that.
But I think I was telling it before, but if not, real quick, my junior high school had the 9th grade, so I stayed.
Right.
My 9th grade year. So when I came into high school, I was a sophomore.
Right.
I broke my left wrist. My sophomore year playing before the season started, playing at Allen Gardens. My junior year, I break my left arm. So, like, right before the season started, playing around with my boy Keith Bussey. He went to Canarsie at the time. He was at Canarsie.
I think I know who
Keith
that is.
Bussey,
Tall, dark skin. Yeah, I know.
Keith
I went to
Bussey.
school with him.
Yep. So Keith broke my left. I never said who did it. Right. Keith Bussey broke my left arm. Playing around, we used to call it 5 minutes. So we had it was New York City. You never forget these things. New York City Superstars. We used to play like in leagues before the season started. So I was still playing with my team, and Coach Lance. If you joking and all that other stuff, give me 5 minutes. So me and Keith go out there, we wrestling and all that stuff, and you know how like those the handball courts, how they had the smaller fences. It was like the smaller gates that I had. So like I have Keith against the gate, and I'm like this, and he like just pulled off, like popped off, and my arm was still on the gate. So I'm like,
nasty work.
Yo, my hand is like this, and it broke from up here, bro. And I'm moved like all this is just I just do boop boop boop.
That's crazy.
Yo, crazy. I had to go to the hospital immediately. Had like surgery, all that. My junior year finished. Crazy.
Wow.
So all I had was my senior year, just for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Keith Bussey. Shout out to. You know what I mean?
I think he in the military.
He was in the Navy or something like that. Yeah. That's my boy, man. Like we
gonna get you, Keith. It ain't over.
Yeah. Then we wound up going to Sullivan Community College together. My first year.
I went. That's where I know him from.
So I went to Sullivan. My route to Division I was insane. I went a Division III junior college, Sullivan. Then I went to, I don't want to mention the school that I went to upstate because they like tried to end my career. And so I went from a 1 year high school basketball, went to Sullivan Community College, which is a Division III junior college, but they're like a powerhouse Division III. I was trying to go to prep school that fell through. And then from that, I went to Chafee and Rancho Cucamonga, California. Cucamonga, California, a junior college.
Right.
And I was all Foothill Conference out there, and became and then got a scholarship to Sacramento State. So Sacramento State, my Division I school, is the only school that I played 2 consecutive years in. And I was runner-up for newcomer of the year my junior year, and then I led my team in scoring my senior year. So it was just being comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and being in the system for 2 years in a row. They could actually, where you're coming back, and you know your role, some of the players, and just a little more comfortable.
Know the system.
Know the system and know what you're up against as well too. So, but what I want to do with the Elite 32 is have a lot of players avoid going through all of this craziness. You know what I'm saying? My story was insane. So like giving them the light
the
and
pathway,
right? And especially now with the NIL deals and like 80% of high school players aren't getting recruited to college because of these. Now college is a business,
right?
So they want those Division I dropbacks. They want those kids in the portal and stuff like that. So like, why am I gonna get an 18-year-old when I can get a 24-year-old who has 2 more years and all this other? It's it's nasty work out here right now.
But you know what? One thing I wanted to say, because my brother, he was going through a similar route that you was going through, and one of the things I told him was like, yo, listen, your talent is only going to get you but so far, but you have to have the book smarts and pass your classes.
100%.
You have to do the schoolwork. You know, once you do the schoolwork, you're not a liability no more. You know what I mean? Because they feel like if I invest in you, you're going to be able to play. And that's the thing too that a lot of these kids don't know. They think just because I'm nice in the hood, everybody you know praising me when I go where I go, I don't have to put the work in that I need to stay there. And that's what you really have to, that's nothing we have to tell these kids like, yo, you're nice here in your neck of the way. You may be nice there too, but if you're not eligible, your time of playing and the people who are going to deal with you and how they deal with you is going to be limited.
You done right away, man. Like it's one thing in getting there, but then staying there. Now is every year you got to recruit, right? You got to renegotiate. Even your scholarship is per year.
And then there's always somebody new.
100%.
Right behind you.
And you feel that. Like, so your coach brings somebody, it's a new recruit to help the team, but it's also like, yo, he coming for your spot, too. What position he play?
Yeah. How many threes he shoot?
He shoot threes. Just like, he a little taller than you. So even with that, when I came into Sac State, I came in as a junior, right? I only had 2 years to play at my Division I school, but I was so used to having a battle every year, like, you know what I mean? So, my boy Deshaun Freeman, he was a Big Sky all conference person coming back.
Right.
He's at Sacramento State, All American, all this other stuff, and he's a point guard. So when I signed to Sac State, I knew he was gonna be coming back for his senior year, and I was like, yo, I'm ready for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So we're both similar height, 5'11", 6 foot, like, you know what I'm saying? And to the point where we battling every single day in practice, every day
in
practice.
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
To the point where I started with him. We had probably the smallest backcourt in the Big Sky. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we were dogs, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wound up playing the most minutes my junior year and my senior year. Led the team in minutes and everything. So, like, there's ways that you can make an impact. And I had like 6'4", 6'5", shooting guards that was sitting behind me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, yo, coming from Queens, New York, like, you know what I mean? These opportunities aren't given like that. A lot of people, like, you know, they come from these other states and everything. I'm used to playing on a concrete. I'm used to playing, like, in conditions that aren't perfect.
With the local drug dealer who only got one move in the elbow.
Elbow.
Yeah.
I'm used to getting pushed out of the air.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing you can do about it.
100%. Like, yo,
he got one move off the backboard and the elbow.
And that's that.
And it make you shoot for it.
Like, what? Stop calling. What you mean? Stop calling. You just pushed me into the pole. Yeah. It's my ball.
That pole
bro.
is the end of the world.
Yo, at Almighty Force, I was 17. I was playing in the Pro-Am. Dude named Rodney Pete. Rodney Pete, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? He was a bruiser. Like, don't come to the... Yo, bro, dude pushed me in the air. I'm going up for... I was killing. Going up in the air, and dude, two-hand pushed me. I went right into the pole, bro. Like, and like, don't come in here. That was what we had to go through.
Right.
But real talk, like, when you should want to have these younger kids succeed. That ain't the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we were brought up.
Yep.
Like, but that helped me, you know, be able to play. And when I'm playing at UCLA, and this is just another game for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was like, yo, I played harder games in Dykeman.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or Rucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I played in tougher atmospheres. Because this is cool.
Yeah,
we on the
this is
court.
fun, yeah.
Like, this is fun.
This
Like,
is not going anywhere.
But you know what? You know what? I would say this. Sometimes you need a little bit. I feel like you see how as you got to that next point in your life where you will be able to say, this is life for me. I could do this. 100. You need a little bit of that. And I think that's why, like, Cayenne is like, you know, Cayenne Anthony is going the route that he's going, because you need that. You need that grit. You need the people that I don't care. I don't care who you are. And you need that.
Yeah. I'm not even saying no D-Rider stuff. He looks great.
No, what Rider?
D-Rider. I don't want to curse. I don't want to get bleeped out.
B-Ride is crazy.
You got one more, Rock.
Yeah. Nah, so like I officiated Cayenne's game
Right.
about 2 weeks ago in the Aces tournament, Aces Classic. And I signed the referees for it and everything. Like, it was a dope opportunity. And them boys be hooping. Cayenne, that'll probably be the best game that I officiate this whole year. And I'm a college official as well too. I do the girls college official. So one of the reasons why I had surgery was to be super prepared for this next level. Me getting into college officiating and everything like that. It was something that I should have did over a decade ago.
You don't want to be skipping up the court, right?
I don't want to be like hobbling up the. But you kind of know, your body. You know what aches and pains. You know what you need to be cleaned up and all that. You just don't do it because you're like, you know what I'm saying? I think we was talking about that before. Before I had the surgery, I think we was kind of talking about that.
Left knee and now my clavicle.
So nah, but
he's serious.
No, I already know. Like, so these things.
Tell him to take care of it.
You got to take care of it. He's gonna one day. Something's gonna make him want to do it. Like, something's gonna make him want to do it, right? Yeah, like, because it's not gonna happen. Like, you're just gonna go through your everyday life and just be like, I'm gonna deal with hobbling up the steps. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Right.
So it even made me even want to be even better at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get. Now I'm like stretching even deeper pause, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, like, it makes like it's no way of getting around it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're supposed to pause before you said it.
Like, it's
just
stretching deeper. Okay.
Like, yeah,
like the motion and everything.
You know, but just crazy.
Not the deeper.
Yo, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
like,
I got you. We got you.
At this point, no. You need to clarify.
I was trying to let it go.
Well, yeah, just wanted to be better at my craft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just wanted to be better, you know, and living a better life, right? But doing that and you have a goal. I had a goal in mind to be a better official, right? I need to get up the court. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say this all the time. There's no substitutes for referees, for officials.
True.
There's no subs. Like, so like the bench player come up, you know, the 7th and 8th and 9th player, they come in and give you that energy. You got to be able to run down that court and be right there with them. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this: you have to be in shape. You gotta, you know, kind of like keep yourself at a place where you feel good, right? You know, I don't want to be one of those referees up walking up the court and everything like that. Nah, because you're not gonna get, you know, the good assignments. You're not gonna get the Cayenne games and things of that nature. And especially when you're on the come up and people seeing that, you know, you want to be able to.
Yeah, you want to make every moment count.
100%. So that Cayenne game, that game with Luhai and them was really, really dope. It was a great experience. And
I think he posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Like
it
was
pretty dope. But Cayenne, I love what he's doing, man. Shout out to Cayenne. He's really putting in that work. He's doing what somebody like Melo would have done, or Melo did do. Like, not duck and wreck, playing everywhere.
That's why
like, he's all over the place. You know, we've seen him grow.
Yep.
Literally, like
he looked one day he was small and the next day he's a tall.
We've seen him grow, like, and grow into that. He's the number one player in New York.
Yep.
You know, that's hard, bro. Like, imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? You can hold that for the rest of your life. I don't care if he make it a league or not. Yo, I was the number one player in New York. In my group chat with my teammates, still to this day, y'all led us in scoring my senior year. Y'all can say whatever you want. I am the leading scorer. Everybody, did this after college. I was the leading scorer. And I said, I did it when it counted. Yeah. There's people in their 30s playing in leagues. I don't care about that. I did it when it counted, when everybody was trying to get there. Everybody was trying to prove something. Now it's like, you know, it's rec.
No, it's fun, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did it when it counted, when people was like, yo, I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to go D1. That was the big thing. When we was in high school, y'all want to go D1. No, I'm going to D1. Like, I did it, and I led my team in scoring. Nobody could take that from me. Facts. Yeah.
Let me switch gears a little bit. How do you feel about this trade that happened early in the season with the Knicks? So far, I love it.
You love that trade?
I love
you love it for who?
I love it for the Knicks. I love the trade for the Knicks. The only thing I wish we could have kept DiVincenzo, but we've never had, the New York Knicks have never had a center like Karl Anthony Towns.
That's crazy.
Someone who could shoot the three, someone who can score around the rim, pass the ball, and he seems like he loves to play the game. Like he loves to play the game. You're not gonna and not to bash anybody, but Julius Randle, like his body language was horrible.
Yeah,
like,
I would say that. I would
go to games and it's just like, yo, they're having fun playing the game. They're swinging the ball. They're moving the ball movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the game itself just looks better, right? And people are going off of every game. The Knicks right now, I know we're recording this, but they're 5-5 right now, right? They had some games they should have won. Some late games. The game against Indiana, the referee took away a 3 at the end. I'm like, yo, bro, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing too much. You're too good. Mm-hmm. You're too good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be
over-jobbing right now.
You're over-jobbing yourself, right? So, but, like, things go this way, that way. I don't even worry about the games no more. They play in Chicago tonight. I don't care. If they lose, they lose. I'm not worried about this team. This team is they got Mikal Bridges. Now
I don't like that one.
No, he's gonna figure it out. Who did we lose for him?
Like Future, you lost a lot of Future stuff.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But
we never. The Knicks never do anything with their draft picks.
Listen, I say this. I think y'all lost a little bit of your toughness, right?
With Julius?
Yeah.
Yep.
You lost that because I don't think Cat is going to be the person that's going to bring that mental toughness to the team like a Julius Randle would. Because even if he may not have the body language, but he brings that aggressive when he's on the court.
Yeah, when he going to the basket,
you knew, like, you know what? That's something that's contagious. Cat maybe going to be, he's a very skilled player. He could shoot the 3. He could probably take you off the dribble depending on who you are. He could back you up and post you up and stuff like that. Back you down a little bit. But at the end of the day, with that toughness, when it comes down in the playoffs, that's when it really counts.
Who we got to bully? Now you got to say, who's my opponent? Who we have?
You gonna have to
play Embiid?
We beat him last night.
You got to play the Celtics. What about the Celtics?
Look. We beat Embiid last year without Julius. So now you add a Towns. Like, people think of it from this standpoint. This is how I look. We were winning without Julius last year, and then we add Karl Anthony Towns at the center position where we had Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein.
Hartenstein was good.
Right.
He gave you that.
He was a dog too.
So Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 12 rebounds, 13 rebounds right now, double. He's averaging that with 20 points. So we're all,
how many blocks?
He's doing what he has to do.
No, they say he actually is his worst offensive year.
Yeah.
Statistically.
We're 10 games in to the season.
Listen,
it means a lot, bro.
You almost 7 feet. It's a lot required of you, especially coming
to New York. We got OG.
OG can't. But what if OG go down? See, that's the thing too. You got to have a
because your man was wilding the other day. Your man Tibbs be wilding. He ran 6 people the other day.
This is the thing,
you
bro.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Tibbs be bugging.
Tibbs do be wilding. He be wilding. But you know what it is?
Somebody got to tap him on the shoulders.
As a coach, as a player, if you're not in that
rotation, you out.
If you're not in that 9 or that 8,
get a little bit lower. He ran 6 people the other day, bro.
7,
that's crazy, bro.
If you're not that 5,
bro. H, and playing at a high level,
40 minutes a game
is nasty work.
It's a lot. So if he get it down, and Jalen Brunson don't have to play 40 minutes a game,
bro. Jalen Brunson last year hurt his groin, and we all watched it live on TV. His hand was messed up, and his groin, and we just watching him still play for 40 minutes was crazy. This should be illegal at this point. Like, somebody should come arrest Tibbs on the sideline. Right on the sideline
for player cruelty,
bro. Brunson was in front of everybody's eyes, and it was like this is not good.
Let me tell you this though, as a player, you never want to come out of game.
100%.
You right?
Yeah, I never wanted to. I played the most minutes. So if my coach, you.
Yeah, but it's your coach's responsibility sometimes to be like, H,
you gotta
take one in. That's what you got to tell one of the trainers. Go steal his sneakers.
I'm not tired. I want to play.
But you gotta protect your players as well because, like I said, this is a long season, right?
Yeah.
And you got these amount of games, and then you got the playoffs, and that's another level of play because now it gets even more physical because you have the opportunity to go home or advance. There's no in between in there. You know what I'm saying? So you need to protect your players at all costs. And you want to have a good bench to come in and fill those voids because like you don't want to.
And you're gonna lose your bench.
I like Kolek.
You're gonna lose your bench though because at some point, if I'm sitting there and I'm watching you just,
you don't get no playing time.
Well, Campaign, he's a good backup. I love that move for Campaign as a backup point guard, and then we got Kolek. He's really good too, and he's a winner on that level. So if Brunson went out, it was over.
Yeah, scary time.
I don't feel that way no more.
Okay.
I don't feel that way no more.
I'm nervous with Cat. I'm just letting you know right now. He's the guy that's in the car. Bro. He's driving, and I feel really nervous in the backseat.
Cat.
I watched him do nonsense for like 10 years.
I'm watching him show up in New York right now.
Bro, he had Edwards playing at a crazy level, and my man hit the Houdini. My man took some powder and some dust, threw it on the floor, and disappeared.
It's roles. They didn't. Yo, when you the man in the space, right? For 8-9 years, and then they got the shiny new car, right?
That was worthy. He was worthy of it,
right? So, granted, it's hard to kind of fit in a situation.
Not when you're 7 foot.
And then you got Gobert, right?
You're not gonna sell that to me, bro.
On, you got Gobert there, and Ant Edwards is. There's certain players who are like kind of tough to play with. Mm-hmm. He's one of those players because he Listen. He takes so much. He demands the ball. He has that star power. So now I'm on a team that I've been the man for, and I'm not getting that treatment no more.
I say this.
I'm not getting that treatment no more.
But you also
Cat was still getting up 20 shots. So you can't tell me.
Yeah, but his game has changed.
It's still the same.
And you're 7 feet.
Yeah, and he's the best shooting big man in the league.
Bro, this is why
that's what we need.
But this is what I'm saying though. So if you had Anthony Edwards, who's going to demand the ball and also demand attention, because now you could play the 2-man game. If you could shoot threes, you could pick and pop. You could do so many different things at that position that since you're able and your skill set is good and you have a person that could demand that attention, why are you not taking advantage?
Well, they had Nas Reed. So and then
you know, yo boy, let me
yeah,
tell you something.
yeah,
you know who you are right now.
I'm telling you,
jump up and get down.
Right? No, but I'm telling you, real talk. They have Nas Reed, and they paid Nas Reed the money. They didn't need him anymore. So his services,
I'm not even talking about his future. I'm talking about what he showed us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What did Julius show us in the playoffs?
No,
nothing.
No. You can't say that.
Julius is not as skilled as shooting in threes or taking people over the dribble. He's a back to the basket, or he got front shoot.
Turnover to the basket.
He
can't pass. He can't pass out the double. You see what Cat doing out the double?
You're a New York fan?
Big time.
This is the problem with us New York fans, right?
Hold on. Before that, did you see that pass last night behind the neck?
Okay.
Let me tell you what's the problem with us New York fans. Mm-hmm. When y'all get some new boy, y'all start treating them old ones crazy, boy.
Nah, I never.
Cause when Melo was cooking, the minute Porzingis got hit, it's time for him to go.
Nah. That was
everybody forget that Julius came and signed him when nobody wanted to come here.
100%. Thank you.
No. And I just
thank you, Julius. Thank you, Julius, for making New York relevant again and coming. Thank you.
He made us a tough team to play.
100%. Yeah. Thank you, Julius. But we had to go to
that's
be
that mental toughness,
a championship team. We had to get rid of R.J. Barrett.
Fair enough.
You thought that he could play?
No, fair enough.
We had to get rid of, and I loved Quickly, but then watching his game.
Now it looks crazy.
And looking at what the stuff that he be doing and all this, it's like, that's not championship basketball. OG Anunoby, the best defender in the league by far.
I agree with you on that one.
You know what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges, he was the number one.
Not for DiVincenzo. We should have kept DiVincenzo.
We had to give him up.
We could have kept.
We had to get, they didn't want no one else. They wanted Devo. And they knew it was going to hurt, so they had to give him up.
Well, y'all can keep Towns then at that point, bro. You got to go a different direction, bro. You got to go with different work. That's nasty work, bro.
You're giving up a defensive player, a person who hit.
Who's defensive player?
DiVincenzo. You gave up DiVincenzo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No, you gave up DiVincenzo.
Oh, not Randle.
Randle was the guy that was the main guy.
He was your catalyst. He was your catalyst for your team, though.
They wanted. Not really.
And not for nothing, they could have waited till half the season and did this.
Why?
Now
you're behind the 8 ball.
Because you never really got to see what the team looked like with that.
So Randle coming off an injury, you don't know what he's really gonna be like anymore. He's a year older. right?
Now we do.
And we know his game.
That's nasty work, bro.
Yeah, that's
you act like Towns got 2 years in the league, bro.
Yo, you like
that's
Towns
nasty
is
work.
fresh.
I like it though. I like it.
They came in around a little bit. Look,
listen,
Towns came out.
listen. I'm gonna let you get this off before I switch. I'm gonna switch on you.
We know what we got, and like
No, you don't.
What we got.
No, you don't.
We
no,
know
you
what we
don't.
got
Do
in
that.
Randle.
No, you don't. You don't know what you got in Towns.
No, I saw it in Randle. We already know.
I'm gonna switch gears on you because I see your mind is made up, so that's fair enough.
It's for me. Y'all gonna whatever date this is. I don't know what today's date is. Whatever date this is, and I do this all the time. I told it even when the Knicks, I said they're gonna finish in 4th or 5th and all that. We're gonna be in a much better space than we was in last year. We should have at least made the conference championship last year. Everybody got hurt. All these people got hurt.
Why.
Nah, you can't say
this is. I'm
People
saying you got hurt.
Yeah, I know why.
Your
man Tibbs is playing.
Yeah, that's why.
He playing 4 people.
Matter of fact, I'm going out on a limb. The Knicks will win the championship this year.
Oh man.
The New York Knicks is going to win the championship this year.
All right.
And I've never said that. I've never said that. The New York Knicks is going to win the NBA championship this year.
All right.
And y'all going to
wow.
Who can beat them?
Celtics.
Celtics is Listen.
You got Cleveland.
Listen.
Cleveland is killing right now.
Yo, that's
I don't believe in Cleveland.
That's
right
that fluke
no,
stuff, man.
I don't believe in Cleveland.
You don't have to believe it. It's what's going on.
They got a squad, though.
They
too big is crazy.
Listen, bro.
We'll win the championship this year.
All right. Before we got a few more stuff.
Point.
I'm gonna switch gears on you. You brought it up last time, but how do you feel about the Bronny? Don't do that. Listen, we're a new podcast. Don't do that.
Yo, I'll let you finish.
We're a new old podcast. Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. We can't afford.
You can finish the question. My fault.
How do you feel about the Bronny father-son playing a historical moment?
Historical.
I know you. My fault. I forgot.
What?
You love LeBron.
No.
That's the wrong one. That's the one I love.
That's case
Oh, my fault. My fault.
No,
all right, my fault.
Y'all must be too dark skinned and
Nah. It was just how I feel about LeBron and
the nepotism.
Bronny. Nepotism.
It happened
was at its finest, man. Like, I think we spoke about it before it actually happened.
Yeah.
My views have not changed at all. And it's.
Do you think he's not going to excel in the G League?
Bro, don't got that motor. Like, he don't got the killer. You can't teach it.
How were tickets on that first night?
Yeah, great sold
out. You see it? You know how small that space is?
Lakers always sold out. That doesn't mean
it's a little baby space. My boy Scott, shout out to my boy Scott Machado, who played for
sell out.
the Los Angeles Lakers G League team. When I was out there, they sell out. It's a little small. It's in their practice facility. Like, it's not like it's an arena. Right. Like, and then he's not going on the road and everything like that. If he's gonna get the real experience and be in the G League, be in the G League.
Well, he's not gonna. What
he's
happened?
not playing road games. He's only playing home games.
So what's
Bronny James is only playing in the D League at home.
So when they go away, he's traveling with the team.
He's with the Lakers.
That's crazy. That's wild,
bro. That's you just made that up. I'm gonna look that up.
That is
Hold
wild.
on. I don't make up anything. On God,
that is wild.
Go read. Come on, bro. It's nasty work, bro.
So he only plays
home games with the G League team, bro. Like, if you really gonna be, come on, man. First off, he got a 4-year deal.
Does he deserve to be any higher than that?
Wait,
so then why are we mad at where he's actually
he got a 4-year deal, guaranteed $8 million as the 55th pick, right? Guaranteed. That's never happened ever in basketball ever. If he was not LeBron James' son, keep it a buck, he would not have been drafted to the NBA.
But I said about you saying it wrong though, because LeBron James' son has a guaranteed value.
He doesn't
forget his value.
That's what they were acknowledging and paying.
Because of his dad.
Because yes,
but he hasn't proven any. See what Cayenne is doing? Proven work. Putting in that pain.
Documentaries.
I can see what you're saying.
The ticket sales,
if we're talking about the financial gain, then great, awesome. But if we're talking about hooping and ball playing and everything, he was never that dude. He had to get spoken about to get into the McDonald's All-American game.
I would say this, right? What was the value of that to diminish his son's value as a player?
It diminished him a lot.
I think for LeBron, I think it was way more selfish because I understand what you wanted to do and what you're trying to do, but what you're doing is you're destroying your son. In the process of doing that.
What?
He is. Hard. He don't have a. He did not have a chance. At the end of the day,
the chance at what?
At regaining that
never
credibility.
Be LeBron, or it's never going to be. Is it LeBron one or LeBron two?
It doesn't matter. It's not about being LeBron. It's about being good. Are you going to be a good enough player to sustain in the NBA? And if you already got we had games 10, 12.
Yeah. You don't think he can turn around? Y'all don't feel like he can turn around? You think he can go home over the summer?
It's not even about that, bro. Like honestly, real talk, I would have respected the move a lot more if Bronny went back to college one more year and dude averaged 4 points, had a heart attack. God forbid. Nah,
I guess he was supposed to have a baby with Lisa Leslie.
No.
Like how else are we supposed to get this monster that y'all asking for?
Real talk. No, not monster, bro.
Like there's no monster to come.
This is what I'm saying. Just prove yourself.
Only thing in fairness, I would say.
Didn't he have? He had like a heart.
He had a heart murmur. So I'm gonna say this.
No, God forbid, right? Like real talk, bro. Prove yourself. Go back one more year and be like, Dad, I got this, bro.
You know who y'all sound like? Y'all sound like real actors who watch DMX get on set, and you like, wait a minute, I've been spending my whole life acting and da. Listen,
completely different.
No, I'm gonna say
he come in here with a name. He walk on court with a name.
No, because an investor came in and did whatever with that, so that's totally different. The thing is, there's only an opportunity for a certain amount of people,
right?
And there's people out here who's busting their behind
to get
just to get around
DMX walk on set.
No, it's totally different.
But you
it's
have
because H2O can have millions of dollars and be like, you know what, I want to shoot a movie with her right there, just because I want to. That's an investor doing that. This is a institution. This is an institution that is saying that we only taking the elite people in the universe. That's their message.
Okay,
it's only 450 players in the NBA total.
I can hear that.
450 players in the NBA.
When you say it like that,
360 active players.
That's crazy.
Right? It's only
and a little bit of fanfare.
They take people from Nigeria, Europe. They take the best of the best.
Only 5,000 players, a little bit over 5,000 players, has ever played in the NBA. 5,000. 5,000, right?
75 years.
There's 450 players in the NBA active, 360 who can actually be like play in a game. 12-man roster, 15-man roster, 3 inactive every game, right? So when you break it down, like even that, I used to crunch the numbers all the time. So like even being mentioned in a G League, getting drafted, all that stuff, that was a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to go, bro, it's hard, bro. People like, yo, you ain't make the league, bro. It's not easy to make the NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's nasty work.
So when you have that and you have a dad, like NBA dads, right? The best way to get to the league is have a father who played in the league now. Steph Curry,
Scottie Pippen
Jr.
But like you said,
worked.
everybody earned. Yeah. Everybody else earned. Yeah.
Worked.
Yeah, you get it. I get what you're saying. Everybody else worked.
Steph Curry did too. Steph Curry was cooking.
Yeah, he cooked. He cooked at Davidson. He went to Davidson and wilded out. So we love that. He's better than his dad. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And his real name is Del Curry. Nobody knew that.
I didn't know that.
He's a junior.
Snapple facts.
Snapple top fact. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he just didn't want to be like the junior thing. So like, middle name is Steph.
It's a lot of guys who have their sons and nephews in the league now. That's like the biggest way to get into the league. But my views haven't changed on that. I think that like you said, like it was a selfish thing for LeBron to.
I said that.
Selfishly.
I want no problems, LeBron.
Get him in the league, and it's okay, cause it happens in the job market, but that's different.
It's different. It's different. You could hide yourself in the job market, but you can't hide yourself.
Yeah, it look a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to agree with y'all because whatever, but it do look a little prostitutish when you just throw them up.
Yeah,
it's kind of like you pimping your son out. Because it's like it's not the talent level.
It's not there,
looks crazy.
But if I have a dream.
Martin Luther King. I have a dream.
Look, we got a few minutes. I'm trying to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Who's winning the East?
The Knicks.
Who's winning the West?
Denver.
Who's winning MVP?
Jalen Brunson. Nah. Let me stop. Nah, let me be realistic. Who's winning MVP? I haven't seen enough yet. But I would say do OKC.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah.
Point guard.
Point guard.
I'm going with Ja if he stays healthy.
I was about to say that.
Nah, he's not
Ja's
averaging
my
enough,
new
bro.
favorite player.
Highlights of a game. I had this conversation with somebody. Highlights in the game. If you look at Ja's numbers, it's not that crazy.
I know. I got him on my fantasy.
But you don't have a great. You got also remember he doesn't have a great team, and he's.
His team is pretty decent now.
They're not that great.
He had
in the past years.
The
past years they were better.
The Asian fella is good too.
Stop it. Come on. Just, I ain't even talking.
Hold on, just to have some resolution
Before
before we get out of here. I didn't have these headphones with that 10-foot cord.
Hey, that's the thing.
I don't remember you having. I don't remember.
I didn't have these headphones with
I don't
this
remember
10-foot
that.
cord.
Like I said, pull up a picture. You pull up a mannequin. just for the record, my man Googled headphones.
Show him the picture.
Yeah,
Sony
Sony 1990s.
Show Klein a picture.
I
That
had
has
these.
nothing to do with him. He's not that light.
Okay.
And it got braids, you don't.
Yo, before we get out of here, one more time, what you got going on? Tell us what you got going on.
December 27th, 28th, and 29th, we have the Elite 32 Holiday Classic, and then we have the 16 Elite, right? That's the middle school classic. That's going down. We're giving out scholarships, live streaming the game. It's going to be at Springfield Gardens High School, starting at 10 o'clock each day.
Who can watch?
Everybody can watch.
How much does it cost?
Tickets are $20 right now for all day access. Right, you have access. We have 8 games each day. It's the biggest high school tournament.
So it's $20 per day, or $20
per day.
Okay, per day.
So right now, but we'll have like all day passes right now.
Okay.
But leading closer to the event, it's gonna move up a little bit.
I got you.
But yeah, we got some of the top teams in New York City playing. And the biggest thing, this is one of my best accomplishments, right? To be able to give these high school youth an opportunity to first be seen in that college atmosphere. We're gonna have college coaches there live at the game. We're gonna be streaming it, and we already have confirmation from Utah, from Sacramento State, from my junior colleges and things of that nature that I went to. They're gonna be watching these kids. A lot of these coaches are going to be watching these kids.
That's dope.
It's super dope. So come out to that. Follow what we got going on. Ballin4peace, man.
I like it. Any D2, D3 coaches going to be there?
D2, all that. Right. JUCO coaches, everything. Because at the end of the day, we want to make this a hub for coaches too.
Right.
To see some players, some great talent. Where are you going to see them all in one place?
I like it.
You know what I mean? You got
competitive skills.
A school here, a school there, and all that. You got to run around. Hey, you got 16 games in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Right here, we have the list of all the teams that are playing right up now on the Ballin4peace website as well.
Dope.
And you get to see the matchup with whoever's the good player from this team over here. Let me see how you stack up.
You gonna ref any of these games?
In years past, I have. I'm not. This year I already assigned all the rest. Yeah,
See,
you know what I'm
I just want y'all to see what he did there.
Yeah,
He said, "Nah, I signed this."
I signed all the refs and everything. Like
He sprinkled a little ref over here.
Little ref over here, ref over there. Nah, but you get into spaces where, the people who work less, they make more.
That's definitely true.
A lot of the time when you go up that ladder, you don't want to have to put the manual miles on yourself and doing all that up and down.
Smarter, not harder.
Work like smarter, not harder.
You seen that when he
nah,
was
man,
he was
Diddy.
he was like, yo, I work hard, so I ain't got to work hard no more.
Nah,
that's why I got people to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So
you want to get in those spaces, but it's still, even to be able to put something together like 32 teams, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
High school team?
High school.
That's why I asked you, did you have a staff?
Team?
That's crazy.
That scheduling.
You about to be a GOAT right now.
Bro, I did
about
all,
to be a GOAT.
I literally had to do all of that. This is the first year that we're doing all varsity teams and varsity boy. We did junior varsity. So we always kind of move up. Mm-hmm. Next year, I don't know what we're going to do. Probably have it in a college or something like that.
There
you know
we
what
go.
I'm saying? But,
I like it's GOAT status.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Anderson and Springfield Gardens High School. Again, the connection with that, my mother taught there for over 25 years, Springfield Gardens High School.
Wow.
And I've been doing it there. Anthony Mason used to go there.